Hello everyone. Over the years, many of you may have heard some people talk about the need to protect our freedom, our rights, and our values with regards to our faith, respect for our elders, respect for the law, the preservation of history, a sense of personal responsibility, the freedom of expression, the supporting of a free market economy, the need for smaller governments, less restrictions on businesses, low taxes, and choosing the right school for your child. To many people, some of these things that many in the past have struggled to achieve could slowly be removed if efforts are not made to protect them. The reason for such concern is that we live in a world today where many politicians are pushing a socialist agenda and some minority groups are calling for radical or social change. Here is where a government in power should make an effort to engage in meaningful dialogue with the representatives of a minority group so as to address their concerns and to find a middle ground. However, if an agreement is not reached, things can become very complicated. Over the years, many of you may have observed that when an extremist group begins to make demands and the government in power decides not to yield to their requests, the group may resort to violence in hope of getting what they desire. At this point, when people at home begin to see clashes between protesters and police on television, many of them may become sympathetic and show support for the underdog or minority group. Here is where some people may brush aside their conservative values and end up backing a minority group that is calling for the implementation of socialist policies. Today, there are many people with conservative values who are willing to ignore their own values so as to be accepted by others. Here, many of a newer generation, not knowing about the brave sacrifices that were made by many to protect the freedoms that we enjoy today, could end up voting for a socialist government that will eventually reduce or take away their rights and freedoms. In closing, I would like to say that it is good to pay attention to history and the facts, and to support those who strive to protect the things that are dear to you. Well, if you would like to see more of my videos on a wide range of topics, please hit the subscribe button and click on the link in the description.